When you're using the bandsaw, remove your ties, rings, watches, and other jewelry, and roll up your sleeves above the elbows. Remove all loose outer clothing and confine long hair. Protective type footwear should be worn. Do not ever wear gloves when operating the bandsaw. Wear an approved safety shield or goggles or glasses to protect your eyes at all times when operating the machine. Keep the table and floor around the machine clean and free of scrap, materials, sawdust, or any other material that could cause slipping or tripping. Keep the guards in place at all times. The blade guard should be at least 1/8 to 1/4 inch above the stock. When you're cutting on the bandsaw in this production lab, we don't ever cut any type of metal, meaning aluminum, steel. Keep hands away from the blade and do not open the upper or lower blade guards while using the bandsaw or when it is in motion. Maintain a balanced stance. Keep your body under control at all times. Do not ever overreach on a bandsaw. Make all adjustments with the power off. Disconnect the power for any service, maintenance, or blade changes on the bandsaw. Give the work your undivided attention. Looking around, carrying on a conversation or horseplay, or careless acts which could result in a serious injury. Do not allow hands or fingers to come closer than 2 inches to a moving blade while using the bandsaw. The teeth on the blade of a properly installed blade should point in the downward direction at all times on the bandsaw. Be sure material being sawed is free of nails, paint, and other obstructions so we don't ruin the blade or cause a spark. Do not cut stock until the machine is running at full speed. Always place stock flat on the bandsaw table. Do not force the stock into the blade at a rate faster than it will readily cut. As blades get dull, it takes a little bit longer to cut. If sawing freehand, use one hand to guide the stock into the blade and the other hand to push the stock into the blade. Do not push stock with hands in line with the blade at any point while using the machine. Do not place excess stress on the blade by twisting the stock. Cutting curves gradually will help maintain the integrity of the blade and allow it to last longer without it binding. If a problem develops and the blade has to be backed out, shut off the machine and wait till the blade stops, then back out your material. Do not place excess stress on the blade by twisting the stock. Cut curves gradually. Excess twisting can cause binding on the blade and cause it to break prematurely. If a problem develops and the blade has to be backed out, shut off the machine and wait till the blade has stopped before allowing the stock to be retracted. If the blade breaks at any given point, shut off the power and move away from the machine. Never try to free a blade while the machine is still running. An indication of a cracked blade is a rhythmic clicking sound as the cracked portion of the blade passes through the wood. Please make sure you notify an instructor if you notice this noise. Cylindrical stock, round stock, or dowels should be mounted in a holding device to keep it from spinning and crowding the blade while being cut. Never cut round stock by hand. Make sure the bandsaw has stopped before ever leaving